Okay, a very good morning dear students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Mohanty sir. Children, in the last class we were discussing about your linear equation in one variable. What is equation, what is linear equation, what is the concept of linear equation in one variable, what is meant by solution or root, what are the different parts of a linear equation in two variable. We have discussed. These are the main things which we have discussed in the last class. Okay, what is linear equation, what is the general form of every linear equation in one variable, what are the two parts, namely LHS, RHS, what is meant by solution or root. As I told you in the previous class, every linear equation in one variable has one solution or root. So what is that solution or root? I have already discussed. What is root or solution of a linear equation? Now the point is how to solve, how to find the root or solution of a linear equation in one variable. You are given a linear equation in one variable. How will you solve it and how to find the solution or root? So what are the methods? There are two methods, children. One method we have already read in class 6, known as your sort method. So what is that method? Let us discuss the two methods today. Okay. So see, solution of linear equation, first is your sort method. What is sort method of solving linear equation in one variable? Let me give you one example. Through the example I will discuss the rules. Okay. See, suppose you are given a linear equation, say 2x minus 4 equal to 0. This is clearly a linear equation in one variable. Why? What is the reason? The reason is, you see, the variable or the unknown is x here, and what is the degree or power? Its highest power is 1. As the highest power of x is 1, we call it a linear equation in one variable. Now as it is a linear equation in one variable, it has how many solutions? It will have one solution or one root. Now how to find that solution or root? So what is solution? Solution means for what value of x or for what value of the unknown this equation will be satisfied. Means the left hand side of this equation will be equal to the right hand side for what value of the variable or unknown. In this equation the unknown is x. So for what value of x the left hand side will become equal to the right hand side. That is the solution or root. Now to find the solution or root, we will follow this method. Suppose sort method. So what is sort method, children? In sort method what happens? You have to remember some rules. What are the rules? In sort method, to the left hand side and the right hand side of a linear equation in one variable, we can add the same thing. That means we can add, if we add something to the left hand side and if we add something to the right hand side, then the value of the equation does not change. What I mean to say, children, in sort method, either we add the same number, same constant to both the sides, or we subtract the same number from the left hand side and from the right hand side, or we multiply some non-zero constant. Non-zero constant means any number other than 0. We multiply some non-zero constant to the left hand side and the right hand side. Okay. Or we divide the left hand side and right hand side by the same non-zero constant. So what does it mean? Let me explain you. And one thing you remember, that when we add the same constant to both sides, or when we multiply the same constant from both sides, or when we multiply and divide the same constant to both the sides, the value of the equation does not change. What is the meaning, you see? Let us try to understand. See, in this particular equation, we want to find the value of the variable or unknown x. Okay. Now to find the value of the variable x, what we have to do? First we have to remove this 4. We have to eliminate 4 in sort method. We are following the sort method. I will discuss the transposition method also after this. You see. So in sort method, if you want to solve this, first you have to remove this 4. You may ask me, sir, first you have to eliminate 4. Why? You can ask me, sir, why not 2? Why to eliminate 4 first? The reason is because you see, 4 is free here. With 4 there is no variable. No variable or unknown is there with 4. It is simply a constant or a number. It can easily be eliminated, okay, or removed. But you see 2, we cannot remove 2 directly. Without removing 4, without eliminating this constant which is free, we cannot eliminate 2 first, because it contains some variable, that is x. There is x with 2 multiplied with 2. So we cannot eliminate 2 first. We have to eliminate this 4. Eliminate means to remove. So we have to remove or eliminate 4 first, and then we will remove 2. Now the point is, you will ask me, sir, how to eliminate 2? How to eliminate 4? First, as I told you, 4 is free. It is simply a constant. It can easily be eliminated. So we have to eliminate it first. Now the point is, how will you eliminate? See, in order to eliminate 4, eliminate means to remove. In order to remove 4, minus 4, what we will do? We will add here. See, 2x minus 4, it is already given, so add 4 to the left hand side. And as I just told you the rule, if we add something to the left hand side, the same non-zero constant must be added to the right hand side. So you add 4 here. See, by this, so what I have done, I have simply added 4 to the left hand side and the right hand side, because by adding the same non-zero constant to the left hand side and right hand side of an equation, its value does not change. Okay, so we can do so. Now the point is, you can ask me, sir, why did you add 4? Why not any other non-zero constant? The reason is, you see, my purpose is to eliminate 4, to remove 4. And in order to eliminate 4, eliminate means I have to make it 0. I have to make it 0. So to make it 0, definitely I have to add 4, because it is already minus 4. If I add 4, minus 4 plus 4 will be 0. Now see, minus 4 is eliminated. This has become 0. So now what is left in the left hand side? It will be 2x. And what the right hand side will become? It will become 4. Okay. Now 4 has been removed. Now the next, we want to get the value of x. So to get the value of x, what we will do? We have to definitely eliminate or remove 2, you can say. If 2 is removed from x, then only we will get the value of x. Otherwise you will not be able to get the value of x. So now the point is, how can we remove? How can we remove or eliminate 2 from x? To remove it, you see, 2 is multiplied here. 2x means 2 into x. Now to remove or to eliminate 2, what we will do? We have to divide it by 2, because 2 by 2 is 1. 2 by 2 will be 1. So I have to divide here 2. And if I divide 2 in the left hand side, then I have to divide the right hand side also by 2. Because whatever non-zero constant you will divide to the left hand side, the same non-zero constant must be divided to the right hand side, otherwise the equation will be changed. Okay, it will affect the equation. So now what is the next step? Now I have to eliminate 2. In order to eliminate 2, I have to divide here 2 and divide here 2. See, this is what the short method is. That means in the first step we added 4 to both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. Minus 4 is eliminated, you got 2x equal to 4. Then in the second step you have to eliminate 2. In order to eliminate 2, you have to divide it by 2. 2x by 2. Why? Because 2 is multiplied by x. So to eliminate 2, we have to divide, because 2 by 2 is 1. 2 by 2 will be 1. So that you see 2 and 2 will be eliminated. Cancelled. It is x. What is the answer? See. 2x by 2 is x, 4 by 2 is 2. See. So finally you got the answer, x equal to 2. And this x equal to 2 will be the solution of this equation, solution or root of this equation, which you can easily check. How to check whether it is correct or not? This is the solution or root. How to confirm it is correct or not, whether this root is correct or not. This solution, this is the solution or root of this equation. How to confirm? To get it confirmed, what you will do? Take the left hand side, write down the left hand side. It is 2x minus 4. What is the value of x? 2. So put here 2. 2 into 2 minus 4. It is clearly 4 minus 4, which is 0. See, that means for x equal to 2, we saw that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. You see, when the value of x is 2, the left hand side of this equation is equal to the right hand side. That means the solution is correct. Okay. So that means x equal to 2 is the solution or root of this linear equation in one variable, that is 2x minus 4 equal to 0. So this is, children, what known as your short method. So I think you understood. So what is the principle, what is the rule of short method? You see, in short method, once again I am saying, in short method what happens? We have to eliminate or remove the constants, okay, from the left hand side, and we have to keep the variable or unknown in the left hand side. Now to remove or eliminate any constant from the left hand side, okay, of a given linear equation in one variable, what we will do? Either we will add something to the left hand side and right hand side, or we will subtract the same constant from left hand side and right hand side, or we will multiply or divide the same non-zero constant to the left hand side and the right hand side. Because by adding the same number to the left hand side and right hand side of an equation, or subtracting the same constant from the left hand side and right hand side of an equation, or multiplying and dividing the left hand side and right hand side of an equation by the same non-zero constant, the value of the equation does not change. Okay, so this is the principle of sort method. Now we will discuss another method known as your transposition method. See, and you can easily now compare what is the difference between your sort method and your transposition method, and which one is easier. You can easily guess, you can easily assess now. Let us see. Let us solve the same question. Let us solve the same linear equation in one variable by transposition method. So what is the principle of transposition method? Let me tell you. In transposition method, what happens? We have to remember one rule. In order to solve by transposition method, we have to remember certain rules. So what are the rules? You see, LHS, this is RHS. In this method, generally the first point is the constants. We separate the variable and constant. In this equation, that in the right hand side there is no variable. Only variable is there in the left hand side. Okay, constant is there also in the left hand side. No constant, only 0 is there in the right hand side. So the first step to solve any linear equation in one variable is your what? Separate the variable and constant. But in this equation, there is only one variable in one side. In the right hand side, there is no variable. So there is no question of separation. Okay, there is no need to separate the variables. Simply what we have to do? We have to transpose. Transpose means to take something from one side to another. That means, you see, here it is -4. You have to transpose this to the right hand side. You have to take -4 to the right hand side. Now the point is, how will you take? How will you transpose -4 to the right hand side? What is the rule? The rule is, you see, you have to remember, anything taken from the left hand side to the right hand side or right hand side to the left hand side, only the sign changes. What does it mean? See, here it is -4. If I will take it to the right hand side, you see, it will become plus. You see, any number in the left hand side with negative sign, if it goes to the right hand side, it will become plus. Now anything having plus sign in the left hand side, if goes to the right hand side, it will become minus. This is the rule you have to remember. Then any number or any constant or any variable, anything you can say, in fact, having multiplied, if it is multiplied in the left hand side and if it goes to the right hand side, it will become divided. You see, that means minus will be replaced by plus, plus will be replaced by minus, into will be replaced by divided, and divide sign will be replaced by into. If anything goes from left to right or from right to left, the converse is also true. That means if anything in the right hand side is plus, and if it comes to the left hand side, it will become minus. If anything having minus sign in the right hand side comes to the left, it will become plus. So you see, this is the rule you have to remember. This is the rule of transposition. Okay, now let me tell you what is the how to solve this one. Okay, let us see what is how to solve this one. Let us see. So we are given this equation 2x minus 4 equal to 0, and we want to solve it by which method? Transposition method. You see, in this method, first what you have to do? You have to transpose this 4 to the right hand side, because it is a constant, non-zero constant, and it's free from variable. It does not contain any variable, so we can easily transpose. Now the point is how to transpose. You see, it will come, transpose means this minus 4 will go to the right hand side. So what will happen if minus 4, you see, if minus goes to the right hand side, it will become plus. That means what will be my next step? 0, this minus 4 will become plus 4. You see, and 0 plus 4 is how much you know? 4. So in the first step, this minus 4 goes to the right hand side. It is added with 0. It got added because it was, why it got added? It got added because it was having minus sign in the left hand side, and as it went to the right hand side, it became plus. Now what is the next step? So what did we get? We get 2x equal to 4. Okay, we got 2x equal to 4. Now see, what is the next step? What is your aim? Your aim is to find the value of x, not 2x. Here you got 2x, but you want to find x. Now to find the value of x, definitely this 2 is to be transposed, means it is to be taken to the right hand side. Now how to, the point is how to take it to the right hand side. The answer is, you see here 2 is 2x means 2 into x, 2 multiplied by x. So here multiplication sign is there between 2 and x. So if 2 goes to the right hand side, it will be definitely, you see, multiplication. Left hand side multiplied, right hand side it will become divide. So it will go to the right hand side. So x will be 4 by 2 is 2. Therefore, you see, x equal to 2 is the solution. X equal to 2 is the solution or root of this equation. Now children, you just compare. What is the difference between short method and your transposition? Even though the name is short method, actually it is not short. It is rather lengthy. I would like to say that it is a lengthy method. But you see, this method is very short. In comparison to the previous one, I think this one is the short method. The transposition is the best method of solving linear equation in one variable. So I hope you understood. In transposition, just you change the sign of the quantity which you are shifting. You are shifting one quantity. Whenever you are shifting any quantity, any variable, any constant from one side to another, only the sign changes. That you have to remember. So if at all you understood this rule and transposition method, how to solve linear equation in one variable by transposition method, I think you will be able to solve any kind of question. Okay. So with this, we came to the end of the two methods. That is short. No, that does not mean you cannot do by short method. You can solve by short method as well. Okay, also no problem. So whichever method is convenient you do. But in my opinion, this one, that transposition method is much easier and quicker than your short method. Okay. So children, with this we completed linear equation in one variable. In the next class we will discuss just one application. How some questions, how to solve, how to check, and how to apply the concept of linear equation into word problems we will discuss in the next class. I hope whatever I discussed you must have understood. Children, if it is true that yes, whatever Mahanti sir is explaining, we are able to understand, he is explaining us very nicely the concept, then I must say you please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay. So we will discuss again in the next class. Thank you.